The trucking industry has changed dramatically over the past 20 years. Between rising insurance costs, regulation impacts, emission standards, price increases, and a shortage of drivers, the industry needs to adapt in order to thrive.
Our industry continues to be challenged with more and more drivers retiring than what's entering the market. The past 10 years, there's been more and more regulations that have restricted the driving hours for truck driving. There's a poor perception, lack of respect for truck driving. It's a very difficult motoring environment. The public is distracted on their cell phones, and for all these reasons, the American truck driver is our hero.
The golden age of trucking was probably started in the 1950s with the passage of the Federal Aid Highway Act, which enabled the construction of the interstate highway system. That allowed trucks to move across the interstate highways at a greater speed, hauling up to 73,000 pounds of freight at a time. And it was popular to be a truck driver. You were the cool guy, almost a hero, modern day cowboy. That led up through the 1970s, highlighting with songs like Convoy and the Smokey and the Bandit movie, where truckers were actually idolized. You compare that to today, the movies today don't reflect truckers as a positive role model.
Many have said trucking is the backbone of the U.S. economy. Not a day goes by where a truck hasn't transported something integral to modern society. Between food transportation, supply chain parts, and large appliances, trucking connects to our daily lives in ways we can't see.
The trucking industry is a very large industry. It affects over 8.7 million workers directly related to trucking activity in some manner. Along with that, 3.5 million of those workers are CDL-A drivers. In terms of revenue, according to the ATA 2017 estimates, is $676 billion in annual revenue produced by the trucking industry. As far as miles concerned, that's 140 billion miles, equal to 757 round trips from the earth to the sun and back.
A career in trucking is really an opportunity to make your own way. You can start very early and truly make a full career out of it. There's not a whole lot of barriers to entry. You need to go to CDL school if you can afford it, or find some other legal way to pass the test, and then get into just getting some experience as best as you can. Keep that driving record clean, and by doing that, you've really opened the door for yourself. You can choose your type of home time. So you decide what you want to do and find the job accordingly with that. Pay is going up regularly because the demand for trucking is so huge. Drivers are needed across the nation in every aspect. There is no industry that doesn't need truck drivers. Benefits are exceptional. This is really an opportunity for anybody to get in on the ground floor and be able to make their own future.
Blackhawk Transport is not your everyday transport and logistics company. Blackhawk cares about every level of detail when it comes to the transportation process, from the receptionists and dispatchers to the drivers. Blackhawk is dedicated to serving your transportation needs.
We've grown 600% in 6 years, and you have to net out a lot of drivers to be able to do that. Based on our ownership entity, we're very fortunate to have a low cost of capital, combined with the fact that we have a great health insurance program that's PPO instead of HMO. Those two things combined with new equipment and technology, the safety technology, collision avoidance, cameras. We work with youth to help them know what the trucking industry is about, and the Dare to Dream program, which brought in high school students. We work with veteran groups for folks with CDLs or interest into management. We partner with Blackhawk Technical College, which has been instrumental in some of our ongoing management training. When you grow that fast, you got to make sure that you have the training to support it, and so that people develop accordingly. We've also been involved in helping them start up their truck driving school and input into their logistics management degree. So it's just been really unique and exciting of what we've been able to accomplish as a company.
Our founders have always believed in the American dream and the ability to turn a hard day's work into a fair day's pay. Blackhawk Transport was born out of this dream to provide local jobs in growing industries. We originally started from a one-way trucking entity, which meant that our drivers took the freight out and then just came back. Now we're a dedicated operation, which means that our drivers service the same customers every single day, which provides them an opportunity to really have a strong work-life balance and to come to work every day knowing what they're going to do until the end of their shift.
Blackhawk Transport Inc. has grown exponentially over the past 5 years. With their commitment to training and developing great people and investing in cutting-edge technology, Blackhawk is set to capture more market share and stay ahead of the supply chain curve.
We continue to plan for the future by investing in technology, investing in equipment, but most importantly is our focus on people and the American truck driver and how to attract and retain the best drivers with the most experience in the marketplace. Our mission is simple. We want to be the choice provider of transportation services, and for us that starts with our dedicated private fleet replacement service. Our objective is to get to know the customer's business and to know it well and to eliminate waste through better productivity, backhauls, and to have a lower cost than what they had prior to selecting Blackhawk. And it's worked out real well with 600% growth, and it's exciting to have customers that have grown with us, and we know to do that we got to continue to provide value. So exciting times at Blackhawk.
To learn more, contact us today.